Hi, I'm Zibby Owens, and I am the host of this podcast, Moms Don't Have Time to Read Books. I am also a newly minted USA Today best-selling author of the novel Blank. I've created a whole community of book lovers around this podcast, a publishing company, reading retreats, a bookstore, and more. Learn more at zibbymedia.com or follow me on social at Zibby Owens or join the community at Zibby Readers. Chantha Nguon is the author of SLOW NOODLES, a Cambodian memoir of love, loss, and family recipes. Chantha was born in Cambodia and spent 2 decades as a refugee until she was finally able to return to her homeland. She is the co-founder of the Stung Treng Women's Development Center, a social enterprise that offers a living wage education and social services to women and their families in rural northeastern Cambodia. A frequent public speaker, she has appeared at universities and on radio and TV news programs, including NPR's Morning Edition. She cooks often for friends, family, and for private events. An excerpt from SLOW NOODLES in Hippocampus was named a Longreads Best Personal Essay in 2021. Welcome, Chantha. Thank you so much for coming on Moms Don't Have Time to Read Books to discuss SLOW NOODLES, a Cambodian memoir of love, loss, and family recipes. Congratulations.
Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. Where are you zooming in from today?
I am at home in Cambodia, and we are on Cambodian New Year, the third day of the New Year. So tomorrow everybody is back to work.
Oh, well, enjoy the time.
Thank you.
Tell listeners about your book. When did you decide to write a book, and what is your book about?
It's a story of my life, and the reason the book is written because it's a story of a refugee. It's the story of the country that we have, Khmer Rouge, called Pol Pot, who tried to erase the history, everybody. So I was asked to tell the story as a living proof of our society, our country, our life, and that it cannot be erased. And that's it is about.
Tell listeners what they would find most difficult to believe. What do you need people to know from your book that maybe they would not know and that you fear would be erased?
They try to erase culture, religion, schools, hospital, currency. I mean, everything. They try to make it a year zero of a new country in their mind. And they killed old people with the lighter skin because for them who are wearing reading glass, because for them, those people are educated. So they need a new generation of non-educated people so that they can plant the new ideology in them. So the survivors like us, we try to tell the world that Cambodia is a beautiful country with our history, our culture, our especially food. That's what I tried to revive from the memory of my mother's kitchen.
You have a lot of recipes, and each chapter has different things like Namya fish soup with Khmer noodles and maize fish amok. You have sour chicken lime soup village style, poor grandmother's spicy green papaya pickles. Where did you save all the recipes? Did you make them again? Did you keep a journal? How did you remember?
I lost everything, everybody in my family and everything, my country. I was totally alone, but all remained was the memory of the family I used to have. I used to be a normal person, like everyone who has family, country, and so from the memory, I tried to survive throughout hunger, poverty. I keep the memory with me, and when I was able to revive them, I made it until it tastes the same in my memory when I was a child of 9 years old.
How that's beautiful that you could do that. How do you move forward when you have lost so much?
I would say it's survival. So it keeps you day after day. You have to find a way to live a new day. And then the next day, and then the next day until you get out of the whole of the jungle or of the fire. All I had was the memories and hope for the next day will be better. And it did.
Did you ever think about just giving up? Did it ever feel like it would never get better?
Of course, I did. But I don't want to share that feeling with people who went through the same situation or who are in the situation, because if I ended it, I didn't have today.
Mm-hmm.
So then I realized, just you are going through hell, keep going, and one day you will get out of it.
Oh my goodness. It's so inspiring. Your whole story is so inspiring. And your memories are so clear. You have a scene where you remember waking up, your dad is giving you a massage, and the morning seems wonderful. Talk about these specific memories and what you can really bring back from your family.
Maybe because I had been living in hell, and I used to have 9 years of heaven, and that's the benchmark for me to look at. Like, it's a happy memory, and I lean on it, I cling on it to live the life in hell. And that's why the memory, I just sharpen it every day, and it didn't go away, but it's clearer and clearer for me to live on. It's like food for my soul, remembering those, and at least thinking about it make me feel a bit better. Like, yeah, my at 5, my father woke me up, and he just squeezed my knees and massage, and so the feeling is like for life. And I remember the smell of his pipe, sweet tobacco, and I still remember it until now.
Wow.
So maybe the willing to survive that helped you, you know, linked to all the memories in your life and helps.
Wow. I am so sorry. This is so not fair for you and so many others in your situation to have lost so much. You don't seem bitter though. You don't write about it in an angry way. How do you take all that loss and evil and stay positive?
Yeah, I was very angry when I was alone because I lost everything, but went through everything, and I saw people who are now in my situation I was before. It just made me wanted to help them because I know how.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm angry with my situation, but to the people I know, just a bit of support, they
Hmm.
will get through it. So I use it as a happiness, a new light of life. And so helping people becomes my life. Yeah.
And tell me more about your life today.
I still like to help people in any situation, and I mean, I went through everything, and I saw around me everything I've been through. I know how to get out, and I still reach out to support, and it's healing, and I still continue to work. All my work today are related to women, vulnerable women, young or old, and I feel healing. Yes, and it's my happiness to see their life change.
Wow, that's amazing. Was it difficult to write the book?
It's a dream didn't come true that I wish I never had to tell the story in my life.
Mm-hmm.
But because I choose to tell the story when something triggers my memory, and it's about the meal, the food. And I told my children, when we sit down to eat, every dish remind me of something. It either make me laugh or make me cry. So
Oh.
my children are very confused. They don't know what comes next. I cry or I laugh. And then with the NGO, we set up in Stung Women's Development Center. One of the buyers is unwilling, and she's the one who encouraged me to tell the story. And she's the one who always support the NGO. And she called it, "Give me some air to breathe."
Mm-hmm.
So this is how important everybody needs some air to breathe, and she saved my life. The women I'm working with again and again. So she built in me a deep respect and love, and I owe her for what she has done. But I don't have anything valuable to pay back. She doesn't need anything, but she wanted me to tell the story. And for me, that's very personal. We don't tell people our story in our culture, especially a woman. But so I agreed. But it took 6 years for me to tell Kim Green the whole story, and it's extremely difficult for me. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Are you glad that it's done? Are you happy? Do you feel peace that you have told it?
Yeah, it's kind of therapy. Turned out it helps me to at least to slowly let the pain goes after I set it out. It's a therapy, and I didn't keep it inside like a landmine. To it might explode one day, so I release it, and yes, the heavy inside is now open up.
Wow. Well, thank you so much, Chantha. This is wonderful. I am so impressed, inspired, moved. I'm so glad you did this. I know how many people you are helping in your day-to-day life, but also through the story. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Of course. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Moms Don't Have Time to Read Books. If you love it, please leave a review and follow us on social at Zibby Owens and at Zibby Readers.